Hi there, I'm Dr. Peggy Malone. I am a healthcare provider, an athlete, a health and wellness educator, and a TV personality in my local community. Whether you're taking your first steps on your journey back to health and wellness, or you're getting ready to run your 10th marathon, I can help you to be and stay injury-free, perform better, and be happier and healthier. In today's video, I want to introduce you to some postures that you might be doing that are contributing to your shin splints or other running injuries. And those could be anything from plantar fasciitis, achilles tendonitis, iliotibial band syndrome, or even hip and low back pain, as well as shin splints. These postures are things that I see commonly in athletes that have chronic issues with their legs. And these postures are things that you can change. It's one step in that puzzle that will take you back to injury-free running. So here are the postures I'm talking about. First one I see all the time in people that have these injuries is hanging out. Here's regular stance. But what these athletes do is they hyperextend their knees and hang out in their hips. Basically what we're doing here is hanging on our joints. We're not getting our muscles to do the job. We're getting our joints to support us. This puts us in a situation where there's a lot of pressure on my feet because my feet are pronated or rolled in. That can cause plantar fasciitis. There's also a lot of pressure on the inside of my shins or my lower legs. Could lead to shin splints. My knees in that hyperextended position are really stressed, which can lead to knee injury, and down the road could lead to degenerative change or arthritis in my knees. The same thing can happen at my hip joints if I'm always hanging out there, or I could also be susceptible to low back injury. So the other posture that I see that's really common that can contribute to these injuries is when you hang out in one hip. And this is something probably that you do occasionally. If you know that you do this, take a look at that leg and see, is that the leg that you have the injury in? Because very often, the side that we like to hang out in is the side that we'll see the injury on. And you want to train yourself out of it. Back to soft knees, weight evenly distributed on both feet. The best way to train yourself out of doing either of these postures is to catch yourself doing it. So whether that's finding somebody that can say, hey, you're doing that thing again, or setting an alarm on your watch or on your smartphone to beep every 20 or 30 minutes so that you can kind of check in and go, hear that beep and go, oh, what am I doing? Yeah, my knees are hyperextended, or yeah, I'm hanging out in my hip again. By catching yourself often doing these postures, you'll find that you'll be less likely to do them. You'll be one step closer to pain-free running. These little changes really can make a difference, and especially if this is something you haven't considered and you've tried every other possible thing to help get past your running injury, see what you're doing in your everyday common posture. These habits can contribute to your running injuries. So I hope that this has given you a little bit of enlightenment. I hope that you can change some habits and get back to pain-free running as soon as possible. Until I see you next time, live well.